Prince Harry graced St Paul's Cathedral with the presence of his dear old mother's relatives, all while the King and Queen were busy playing host at a garden party. Harry arrived in the UK on Tuesday afternoon for the service of Thanksgiving to celebrate the 10th anniversary of his Invictus Games. And of course his lovely wife Meghan Markle and their invisikids Archie and Lilibet were noticeably absent. Meanwhile, just a stone's throw away, King Charles was charming guests at Buckingham Palace's first garden shindig of the year. Quite the jolly affair, I'm sure. Apparently the monarch and his dear son haven't had the pleasure of meeting during Harry's fleeting UK visit, all thanks to the King's jam-packed schedule, or so Harry's spokesperson claims. Among the guests for the service were Diana's siblings Lady Jane Fellows and Earl Spencer, and former army officer Mark Dyer, who acted as the Duke's mentor, playing the role of a supportive big brother figure for Harry after the princess's death. Other notable guests included his cousin Louise Spencer, the Prime Minister's wife, Akshata Murty, and his lawyer David Sherburn. When your lawyer is your friend, then you know you have no friends. His mother's family are present at this 10th anniversary event, yet his wife is conspicuously absent. It leaves people wondering whether they insisted she bring the kids, hence her absence. Then again, it's par for the course that she never lifts a finger to support Harry. Not a single member of the royal clan graced the Duke's anniversary service, with the illustrious Queen Camilla, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, the esteemed Princess Royal, and the distinguished Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, all hobnobbing with the King. And who could forget the notable absence of the Prince and Princess of Wales from the garden party? Oh, but fear not, for Prince William was busy with an investiture in Windsor. Very important, you know. While Princess Catherine decided to take a break from her royal duties due to her apparent health issues. And let's not overlook the Duke of Kent and Princess Alexandra, who, bless their hearts, are apparently too thrilled to grace us with their presence. Meanwhile, his cousin Zara Tindall was caught gallivanting at the Badminton estate in South Gloucestershire, prancing around with a horse like it's nobody's business. Harry had his wife's grin on full display as he left the event and headed for his car. Harry was waving to crowds when a waiting cameraman asked him, "Are you happy to be home?" Harry laughed and quickly replied, "Nice to see you," before hopping into the back of a black Range Rover. He was heard asking two fans from New York what had brought them to the UK. When they responded that they were here for a wedding, the prince jokingly asked, "It was in there," referring to St Paul's Cathedral. Harry joked around with one enthusiastic royal fan who had her arms outstretched with two phones to try and get the best shot of him. "Why have you got two phones?" he laughed. "Doesn't make sense." Apparently Harry's playing his wife's game. Crazy wide grin no matter what happens. It's rather poignant witnessing how much more content he appears in London, despite all his claims of anxiety and fear. It's evident that he's genuinely delighted to be back home. St Paul's holds a special place in his heart, a relic of his past life. We rarely witness him smile so genuinely when he's in the US, even in her company.